LEGO's quality control is so impressive that out of every 1 million bricks produced, only 18 fail quality control. No matter how you look at it, that's impressive. But most of LEGO's quality control is done regarding the size, shape, and number of bricks, since these are pretty easy to measure and count accurately. What's a bit harder though is to keep track of all the printing. Unlike a brick of the wrong shape or dimension, a misprinted brick can still be used in the build. These little errors have always been viewed as more of a fun novelty rather than a real problem by many fans, with many misprints actually being worth far more than a perfect minifigure or perfect brick. Today we'll be taking a look at some of the rarest, weirdest, and most expensive LEGO misprints. Now, first of all, what exactly qualifies as a misprint? Well, put simply, it's any mistake that LEGO makes in the manufacturing process. That said, not all misprints are the same, and they generally fall into one of two categories: print errors and mold errors. Of these two, mold errors are significantly more rare. Errors in the molding process typically come in two varieties: short shots and long shots. Each of these is the result of an error during the injection stage of production. These are often considered largely worthless, as unlike print errors, these pieces can't generally be used in construction. Short shots occur when LEGO's injection molders don't insert enough plastic to fill the entire mold. The result is an incomplete brick, like this seemingly half-eaten brick. Other short shots can affect hair molds, helmets, or really any other LEGO piece. As you can see from these pictures, these might make for a neat collectible, but many of them are quite useless. Long shots, on the other hand, occur when too much plastic is injected into the mold. This results in a larger than usual brick with some extra plastic sticking off the end. These 1x1 bricks are a perfect example. Overall, these are a lot less common than the short shots, as they're generally a bit easier for LEGO employees to spot while in the factory. There are, however, a few other errors that can happen during the molding stage. But first, let me tell you how you can add one of these special misprinted LEGO minifigures to your own collection thanks to Whatnot, my favorite live stream marketplace and also the sponsor of this video. I'll be going live on Whatnot on Saturday, January 28th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time to both sell and give away a bunch of LEGO sets, minifigures, and even a few misprinted LEGO bricks. This is the only time that I'll have misprints up for grabs, so if you want to come join in on the fun, all you have to do is use the link in the description or go to whatnot.com/invite/SpitBrix to sign up for free. By using the link, Whatnot will also give you $15 to use during the live stream, so you can buy some minifigures or anything else, which is just fantastic and super generous of Whatnot. Once you're signed up, follow me at SpitBrix and bookmark my stream so you don't miss when I go live on January 28th. I'm so happy that over 1,000 of you have joined my Whatnot streams over the past few months. It's a lot of fun in the chat, and you can also use the $15 gift from Whatnot to purchase some LEGO in my live stream. I look forward to seeing all of you there. Alright, let's go ahead and check out some of the craziest misprints. Plates can have holes in them, such as this brick right here. The cause of this is most likely debris that was in the mold. One of the most subtle mistakes, though, can be seen here in this piece. Do you see it? Well, it's a small detail, but the LEGO logo on this stud is rotated 90 degrees. This was a common mistake in older LEGO bricks. Printing errors have their own classification system, just like mold errors do. This is largely helpful because all misprints are rare by their very nature, meaning that collectors need some way of distinguishing them. The lowest class of misprints are common printing mistakes. These are often referred to as print variations and include wonky astromech domes, eyes out of line, or prints not fully in line on a helmet. This misprinted R2-D2 looks okay at first glance, but if you take a closer look, it's obvious that the different layers of colors were printed slightly off-center from each other. And this Stormtrooper head clearly has the wrong eyes. The next class is what's often considered to be the lowest level of true misprints. These include prints that are shifted in one direction or another, usually to the left or right, like this Clone Trooper, but they can also seemingly melt down, like this Chewie here. It's not just minifigures either. Even printed plates can get messed up. Just look at this 20th anniversary Darth Vader stand that has been printed 90 degrees off-center. This category also includes missing print misprints, where a certain color has been completely left out during printing. Here you can see that this normally tan face is pale white instead. The same thing happened here on this Star Wars figure. It's subtle, but you can see that the head is a bit lighter than the hands. Ones with missing prints are typically worth a little bit less since it's hard to prove that it hasn't been messed with. Take a look at this creepy eyeless Mickey. This is a genuine misprint, but there's no way to know that they weren't simply removed by a devious fan. Next up are some of the harder to find misprints, which include reverse prints and prints on the wrong color part. Reverse prints, as the name implies, happens when the print is completely applied to the wrong side of a part, like this rare LEGO Trooper or this Rebel pilot. These misprints are worth more just because the error is more extreme, and they don't occur as often. Even more rare is when prints are placed on the wrong color part, like this Black Panther face on a red minifigure head. Now, the last category contains the hardest misprints to find, which includes double prints and combined prints. Double prints occur when a LEGO piece goes through the printer twice. Sometimes the error is overlaid, such as lines on a torso, or sometimes the error lands somewhere else, such as this Darth Vader head. This minifigure is only meant to have printing on one side of its head. Even though they are the rarest, simple double prints like lines on a torso are not necessarily very valuable. A double print head, though, can become more expensive depending on how extreme the misprint is. Are you catching on here? Combined prints are another type of double print, but a lot crazier, because one character's print is placed on top of another character's print. These are incredibly rare and can be worth a hefty price to the right buyer. However, LEGO bricks aren't the only thing that gets printing. Many sets also have stickers to add a final level of detail. However, unlike a single misprinted piece, a mistake on a sticker sheet is usually a much larger problem, as there could have been thousands already sent out before anyone noticed the mistake. The LEGO Creator Harley Fatboy set was notorious for one such error. Here is its sticker sheet. Do you see what's wrong? Well, it seems that LEGO's misspelled Milwaukee for the phrase Milwaukee 8. An easy mistake for sure, but it really should have been caught before release. Another such error can be found in the DeLorean set. Again, LEGO made a small typo. They spelled shield S-H-E-I-L-D. Remember kids, I before E except after C. Of course, you may now be wondering exactly how much some of these misprints are worth, and you may even be searching through your collection for anything that might be less than perfect in hopes that the right collector might pay a hefty price for your brick. Well, it's true that some misprints can fetch a hefty price on the secondary marketplace, but not all of them. So just how much are misprints worth? Well, at the time of writing this video, these short shot controllers are currently selling for $35. You can see that not only are these the wrong shape, they're also missing their print, among them a double error. This off-centered printed Stormtrooper has an asking price of $75. You can see that the print on the helmet seems to be printed in two different layers, with one side being slightly higher than the other. This classic yellow space minifigure has a torso that's been shifted to the side quite a bit. Not only is this rare, but the classic space figures are generally beloved collectibles. The seller is currently trying to get $1,200 for it, but the prices get even higher. Classic Boba Fett minifigures are among the most expensive minifigures out there, and a misprinted one is potentially worth even more. Even this incredibly subtle misprint is enough to drive the price of this figure way up to a whopping $2,500. The line of the helmet is slightly broken and off-center. It's small, but apparently it might be enough. However, at a staggering $5,000, there's this extra derpy Tusken Raider. The face has been shifted slightly downward, but that's about it. That price is probably way too high. I doubt it will ever sell. But lastly, we have the most expensive minifigure that I could find that's currently on sale. This Spider-Gwen minifigure has a torso printed on the wrong color body. These kinds of misprints are incredibly rare, and this is seemingly a one-of-a-kind find. How much will this piece set you back? Well, it'll be yours for the low price of just $10,000. Now, none of these listings mean that people will actually buy these, but they give perspective to show how valuable something can be to the right person, as well as how valuable some people think they are. However, there are a plethora of sold listings that show that there's a strong demand for misprints that are worth hundreds of dollars. If you found this video interesting, I think you'll also really enjoy this video where I talk about 10 hidden secrets in LEGO sets. Click to watch and subscribe for more LEGO videos.